FTG! I don't know what the heck. Okay. Alright. Alright. I know you know the channel, and the last couple years I've been posting about WWE wrestling. I'm a big wrestling fan. I love watching wrestling since I was little. I started watching WWE, WWF at the time since like 1995, 96. So, and I love watching the old school wrestling. So, Mid-South, Mid-Atlantic, old WCW footage from like Ric Flair, Sting, the old Sting, the colorful Sting. If you know me, wrestling had evolved into something that it is not usual to see in wrestling. With dick spots and women fighting men and men fighting women. You never saw that back in the day. You had women touching like men, but the boundaries of professional wrestling wasn't told in that women is competitive with men, but it reached a line that wrestling should not be told. But this is like the topic of a different discussion. But I am going to discuss the drawing power of professional wrestling. A new company has arisen in AEW, trying to compete with WWE. I know many people will say they're not competing with WWE. Many people not competing with WWE, but it's a totally different story of you is on a big network, TNT. You are competing with WWE. You are trying to compete. You're trying to get millions and millions viewers to watch your product. But what is the drawing power of professional wrestling? What is the drawing power of I'll be right back. I'm back. It might be a little bit paused, but the drawing power of professional wrestling. You can go back to the 90s. You go back to the 90s, no doubt. You go back to the 90s and look at the stars at The Rock, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Goldberg, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Bret the Hitman Hart. Those are larger than life superstars. Those are enjoying millions and millions of superstars. And you go either back, go back to the 80s. Macho Man Randy Savage, Rick Rude, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Ric Flair, the Four Horsemen. Woo! Those can draw about selling out venues and drawing millions. You go to the 70s and 60s and name millions. Bruno Sammartino selling out Madison Square Garden. Every time. The drawing power was endless back in the day. But now, 2019, wrestling is struggling to get people into the building. Ring of Honor is having a hard time drawing people into the building. Evolve and having a hard time, same thing. WWE having the same thing. Same issue. AEW is having the same issue of drawing people inside that building. They're not building up stars. They're building up stars that we want to see on a weekly basis. You go into town and struggling to draw fans inside the building. And what is the number one issue? The number one issue is no more cultivating stars. It's no longer the stars that because I think it's prone to overexposure. There's so much wrestling out there that we don't need to go live anymore. We don't need to go live anymore. Because we got TNA and Access, New Japan Pro Wrestling on Access, but then they're looking for a new home. But you got New Japan World. You got WWE, Monday Night Raw, Wednesday NXT, Thursday NXT UK, Friday SmackDown, Sunday pay-per-view, some days, Saturday TakeOver. There's so much information. AEW on Wednesday, TNA on Tuesday, Dark on Tuesday, NWA on Tuesday, Monday MLW. There's so much information. And like the overexposure of the pro wrestling business is so big. It's so big and so overexposed at the time that there's no need to go to a actual event. It is not newsworthy. It's not cultivated. It's not popping up. I think the only event that worth going to is a Royal Rumble and WrestleMania as a SummerSlam. But going to a weekly television is not, baby, must see. Wrestling is not must see. And people telling you otherwise, they are lying. It is not must see. AEW not must see. NXT not must see. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW, MLW is not must see. Same thing in Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor had maybe a different discussion, the rise and fall of Ring of Honor. And I am talking without any notes. I am talking just in my heart. I want wrestling to succeed. But I really hope AEW succeed. I hope WWE succeed. I hope Ring of Honor succeed. I hope TNA, because there's more options for the wrestler to go to. And I am not advocating any business going out of business. Because like if WWE go down, wrestling gonna go down. Wrestling is gonna go down. No doubt. But it is a very difficult discussion of the drawing power in professional wrestling. And what is your weekly watch for wrestling these days? It would be Ring of Honor, TNA, NXT, AEW, Raw, SmackDown. What is the drawing power? Leave a comment down below and see what is your drawing power. And I will see you in the next video. And I will be discussing the preview for this week on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and AEW for the coming weeks. Alright, I will see you. Favorite, subscribe, share it to your friends and family, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!